Amanda Halterman, who plays the role of the 1,000-pound sisters, may not yet be the most prominent character on the show, but there are indications that she is attempting to displace her sisters Tammy Slaton and Amy Slaton from the limelight. While Amanda has been a member of the group for a considerable amount of time, she has also been responsible for ensuring that each season of 1,000-pound sisters contains a sufficient amount of drama. Her most recent appearance on the show was with her family during the 6th season. Although she tends to be somewhat more level-headed than her younger sisters, Amanda is still the middle child between her sisters Tammy and Amy and her elder siblings Chris Combs and Misty Slaton. Her sisters Tammy and Amy are the youngest of the three. There is less information available to viewers regarding Amanda, but it is possible that she could soon be the center of attention. Viewers have shown a significant amount of interest in Amanda's time spent on the show 1,000-Pound Sisters, particularly in light of the fact that she has been able to successfully advance through her time on the show while also continuing her own weight loss quest. Amanda, who has her own troubles, children, and relationships of her own, has been having a difficult time dealing with the stress of having to cope with the difficulties of her family, including Tammy's health scares and Amy's mental health issues. This stress has been difficult for Amanda because she has her own problems. Considering that Tammy and Amy are the main characters on the show, viewers are less familiar with Amanda, yet it is possible that she may soon be the center of attention. Despite the fact that she weighs 1,000 pounds, Amanda is able to overcome dramatic situations. Amanda has been putting in a lot of effort to re-establish herself as a dramatic component of the series, despite the fact that her role on 1,000-Pound Sisters tends to be more of a peacemaker than a drama starter. Amanda's recent actions on the show, which included a contentious altercation with Tammy that required Amy to intervene and mediate, have demonstrated that she is familiar with the art of bringing drama to the table. There are fans who enjoy Amanda's ability to be a peacemaker, but there are also those who want her to be dirtier on TV. Amanda has been opening up about the future of 1,000-Pound Sisters as much as she can, in addition to sharing more about her life, including her new relationship with Leonard Moore. She has been sharing more about her life. She has been releasing more information than she should regarding the future of the show, despite the fact that she is bound by a contract with the network and cannot speak freely about 1,000-Pound Sisters as much as she would like to. In a statement that makes it abundantly clear that there has been more filming of the show than viewers have seen, Amanda has made a reference to the conclusion of the series. She makes it quite evident that she desires for it to go on. Amanda is attempting to take control of the behavior of Amy and Tammy. There are times when Amanda appears to be obstinate on the show, and it is possible that she is not the easiest person to get along with. However, she does have a great deal of affection for her family. The love and affection that Amanda has for her younger sisters, Amy and Tammy, is the reason why it can be challenging to observe her attempting to exert authority over them. Despite the fact that she loves both of her sisters, Amanda has the feeling that she is the one who knows best, and she is frequently the one who understands the best way for them to move on. If she were to take over for her sisters, Amanda, who is destined to become the star of the show 1,000-Pound Sisters, might be able to change the game. The reality TV world has long been dominated by stories of weight loss, transformation, and the power of family bonds. One of the most popular shows in this niche is 1,000-Pound Sisters, which chronicles the lives of two sisters, Tammy and Amy Slaton, as they navigate their struggles with obesity and attempt to transform their lives through weight loss surgery and lifestyle changes. The series has captured the hearts of viewers around the world with its raw and often emotional portrayal of the Slaton sisters' challenges, triumphs, and complex family dynamics. However, amidst the success of the show, one key figure has been gaining more attention in recent seasons: Amanda Halterman, the Slaton sisters' older sibling. While Amanda was not initially a central figure on 1,000-Pound Sisters, she has gradually taken on a more prominent role, leading many to wonder if she is attempting to push her sisters out of the spotlight in favor of stepping into the limelight herself. Is Amanda trying to take control of the narrative and become the primary star of the show? Or is there something deeper at play that could explain her actions? The rising prominence of Amanda Halterman. Before delving into the potential motivations behind Amanda's actions, it's important to recognize that she has been a fixture in the Slatton sisters' lives for years. As the older sibling, she has often acted as a supporting figure, helping Tammy and Amy with various aspects of their lives, whether it be providing emotional support, offering guidance, or even helping with everyday tasks. However, in recent seasons, Amanda's presence on the show has become more noticeable. Initially, she made sporadic appearances, but over time, her role expanded as viewers began to see more of her interactions with her sisters. It was clear that Amanda was deeply involved in their weight loss journeys, particularly with Tammy, who has struggled the most with her health. As the show progressed, Amanda's role became more complex. She wasn't just a supportive sister anymore, as she was also seen making decisions on behalf of her sisters, offering her opinions, and even pushing back against certain behaviors. While some fans appreciated Amanda's tough love and willingness to step in when necessary, others began to notice that her increased presence was starting to overshadow Tammy and Amy at times. Was this a natural evolution of her role in the family, or was Amanda strategically positioning herself for more screen time? The complex dynamics of sibling rivalry. Sibling rivalry is a common theme in many families, but in the case of the Slatton sisters, it seems to play out on a public stage. Tammy and Amy's journey has been one of struggle, and their relationship has often been complicated. While they share a deep bond, they also have moments of tension, especially as they each work through their respective weight loss journeys. Amanda's relationship with her sisters appears to be one of both support and tension. On one hand, she is clearly invested in helping them succeed. On the other hand, her actions and words sometimes suggest that she may have a desire for more attention and recognition. This is where the questions about her motivations arise. Could it be that Amanda wants to be the star of the show? Or is there something more going on beneath the surface? The fact that Amanda has been more vocal and involved in her sisters' journeys could be seen as an attempt to assert herself in a more significant way. In previous seasons, viewers saw her as a background figure, but now it seems as if she is positioning herself as a key player in the family dynamic. Whether it's offering unsolicited advice or calling out her sisters for their behavior, Amanda's actions suggest that she is seeking to take more control of the narrative. The changing nature of the show. In reality television, the dynamics of the cast often shift over time. What starts as a show centered around one or two individuals can quickly evolve as other characters step into the spotlight. This is exactly what seems to be happening with 1,000-Pound Sisters. While Amy and Tammy Slatton were initially the primary focus of the show, Amanda Halterman's increasing role on screen suggests that she may be looking to take on a larger part of the story. This shift in focus could be attributed to a number of factors. For one, Amanda is an integral part of the Slatton sisters' lives, and her interactions with Tammy and Amy are a natural part of the narrative. But it's also possible that the producers of 1,000-Pound Sisters have recognized Amanda's potential as a more prominent character and have given her additional screen time to further develop her story. In many reality TV shows, producers look for individuals who can provide compelling content, whether through personal growth, conflict, or humor. Amanda's willingness to speak her mind, her no-nonsense attitude, and her complex relationships with her sisters make her a potentially interesting character in her own right. In this sense, her increased prominence on the show could be the result of a combination of her personal characteristics and the producer's desire to add more drama and depth to the storyline. Signs Amanda might be pushing her sisters out of the spotlight. There are several signs that suggest Amanda Halterman might be trying to push her sisters out of the spotlight and become the primary star of 1,000-Pound Sisters. While this theory is speculative, it's worth exploring the behaviors and actions that could point in this direction. Increasing screen time. One of the most noticeable signs is Amanda's increasing screen time. In earlier seasons, she made only brief appearances, but in more recent episodes, she is often shown in more significant scenes. Whether it's her interactions with her sisters, her own personal story, or her reactions to Tammy and Amy's progress, Amanda has become more of a focal point. This shift could indicate that Amanda is positioning herself to take on a larger role in the show's narrative. Offering unsolicited advice. Amanda's interactions with her sisters have often involved her offering advice or direction, sometimes in a somewhat forceful manner. While it's clear that she cares about Tammy and Amy, there have been moments where her actions seem to cross a line from supportive to controlling. This could be interpreted as an attempt to assert her authority within the family, positioning herself as the person who knows best and deserves to be at the forefront of the story. Growing presence on social media. Another sign of Amanda's desire for more attention is her growing presence on social media. Many reality stars use social media to connect with fans and build their personal brands, and Amanda appears to be no different. As her social media following increases, so does her visibility, and this could be another indication that she's looking to establish herself as a central figure in the 1,000-Pound Sisters franchise. Conflict with Tammy and Amy. There have been moments of tension between Amanda and her sisters, particularly with Tammy. While conflicts are a natural part of any family dynamic, the way Amanda handles these disagreements may reveal a desire to assert her dominance. By challenging her sisters or pushing back against their behavior, Amanda may be trying to show that she is the one who should be in control. Focus on her own personal life. As the show progresses, Amanda's personal life has begun to take center stage in some scenes. Whether it's her own struggles, her relationships, or her efforts to support her sisters, Amanda has been given more opportunities to showcase her own story. This could be an attempt to create a parallel narrative to Tammy and Amy's, positioning Amanda as a character in her own right, rather than just a supporting player. Does Amanda want to be the only star? So, does Amanda Halterman want to be the only star on 1,000-Pound Sisters? It's difficult to say for sure, as there are many factors at play. On one hand, her increased screen time, her assertiveness, and her growing social media presence suggest that she may be eager to step into the limelight. On the other hand, it's possible that Amanda is simply trying to navigate her complex relationship with her sisters and ensure that they are on the right path to success. It's also important to consider the role of reality television in shaping the narratives of its stars. Often, the personalities that emerge on reality shows are a mix of authentic behavior and what the producers want to highlight for entertainment value. Amanda's actions could be a combination of her natural tendencies and what the show's producers are encouraging in order to create more drama and conflict. Ultimately, Amanda's increasing prominence on 1,000-Pound Sisters could be a sign of a broader shift in the show's dynamics. Whether this shift is driven by Amanda's desire to be more in the spotlight, the producers' efforts to add more complexity to the narrative, or a combination of both, it's clear that Amanda is stepping into a more significant role. Whether or not she's trying to push her sisters out of the spotlight remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Amanda Halterman is no longer just a background player in the Slatton sisters' story. She is becoming a force to be reckoned with in her own right. The journey of the Slatton sisters has always been filled with highs and lows, with each family member contributing to the story in their own way. However, as Amanda Halterman becomes a more prominent figure on 1,000-Pound Sisters, the dynamics of the show are undoubtedly shifting. Whether Amanda is deliberately trying to push her sisters out of the spotlight or whether her role is simply evolving, one thing is clear: the spotlight is now shared by more than just Amy and Tammy Slaton.